guys, in case you have not joined us over the past few Mondays here, we've got Star Goddess Janet in the studio,
Yeah.
Ooh, good morning.
Whoa, good morning.
our astro analyst, and it's you know, the week goes by. If you kind of know what's coming, it might help you get ahead of it, maybe
It
change some
could.
things, right?
Forewarned is forearmed. That's my motto.
All right. Well, what's going on
So-
this week according to the stars and everything? She's going to go through all the signs here
I
real
am.
quick. All right.
It's a pretty cool week because as we lead up to Thursday, for one reason or another, the moon co-joins Venus, the moon co-joins Pluto. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's pretty much a karmic kind of a day where your karmic chickens come home to roost for good.
Your karmic chickens.
Yeah, your karmic chickens. So they're for good or for ill, and it can be a destiny-making kind of a day for individuals, and it doesn't happen all the time. So I thought people need to know, where is that destiny going to happen, and who's gonna do the best with it, kind of a deal. So for Aries, the sign that we're in Taurus, so I've already started wrong.
It's all right.
Yeah, but I'm going to start with Aries anyway because I want to. For Aries, it's about the money. Aries have tried very hard over the last year or so to increase the amount of money they make, and they put a lot of deals in motion because Aries are like the deal makers of the zodiac.
Lots of fishing poles out there.
Yeah, exactly. But Thursday you find out what you catch, and it's sort of like going to the Gulf of Mexico. You never know what you're going to catch till you pull it up. And that's what's going on for Aries with this energy in their second house of money. So I don't know whether it's real estate, I don't know whether it's property, I'm not sure what they're going to do, but whatever it is, it's a financial move for Aries this week, and it should work out pretty well for them.
All right.
That brings me to Taurus, the sign that this energy is in, and it's a huge week for Taurus. There is something big going on Tuesday, Wednesday, and it culminates on Thursday, and it's a great opportunity for Taurus.
For those of you who don't know, AJ is a Taurus.
That's why I'm
Yes,
looking
I
right at her
am.
here. But
I am
it's a kind of thing where it could be a random thing, but it ends up opening up doors for the Taurus that have been closed for 5 years.
Okay.
So it's that big a day. It really is that big a deal for Tauruses. So,
Very interesting,
Yeah.
especially since we got the NFL draft on
Oh.
Thursday.
Oh, are you guys doing something with that?
Yes, with TJ Reeves and Casey.
Is AJ gonna
We'll
be
be
drafted
on
by the
leading on
Bucks?
to.
AJ, I
With
tell
the
you
fifth
what.
Have you seen me in the Buck suit? I sport it quite well, thank you very much.
I would think the Bucks. You would do really well with the Buccaneers. You really will,
Oh,
because
thank
as
you.
a team, they are Capricorns, and Capricorns and Tauruses get along really well. So yeah, that's very likely. Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing for Geminis. For Geminis, they got to try and keep their head down and just stay out of the line of fire. I'm glad nobody's a Gemini in the studio because I get thrown out.
Okay.
But it's a very tough energy for Geminis. It really is. It's behind their sign, and it's whatever it is that they thought they got away with. It's a good time to find out they didn't get away with that.
Okay.
Yikes. So I'm glad I'm not one of them. For Cancers, this energy is excellent for them. They get to achieve a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective. And it'll be through the well-placed female friends and colleagues will help the Cancer get whatever it is that the Cancer wants. So, and it's something that Cancers have probably been working on since last July.
Okay.
Comes to be, and it's going to require a great sense of timing, and that energy is there for them this week to pull it off.
Take
So,
advantage of it, Cancer.
yeah, that's what I said. So for Leos, you're going, what about me? Professional success comes to Leo. They're in the spotlight for one reason or another professionally, for good or for ill. Depends on how they've lived their life, and it's sort of the things they've done between 2017 and between the February of 2017 and February of 2019. They put a bunch of stuff into motion professionally,
Okay.
and they're going to find out how it plays.
Oh.
And I think they're, yeah, and they find out by
Let's
Thursday
crash.
or Friday.
Oh, you got some stuff in the bucket right now.
Yes,
Well,
you do.
and
Back
it should-
pocket right now.
Yeah, and it's something you should look forward to. You know, because I think it ends. The reason I think it's good for you is I think it ends up with more money,
Okay.
and so
I won't throw a rock at that.
yeah. For Virgos, this energy is the ninth house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance, all go very favorably for the Virgo. And to me, when you have the law on your side, you need to use it to get whatever it is that you said it is that you wanted. For Libras, this energy is in the eighth house of other people's resources flowing your way. And for Libras, they do better in a partnership rather than a one-to-one kind of a thing. And if they partner up with the right person, they can do something that together makes more money for both of them. This is not a good time for Libras to go it alone.
Gotcha.
It's a good time for them to work with somebody or
Get a
a
partner,
group.
teammate.
Yeah, to take advantage of somebody else's resources to make the Libra smile about finances. For Scorpio, this is also very challenging energy because this energy is in their seventh house of partners, intimate one-to-one relationships, and open enemies. And you really sometimes can't tell who a partner is or isn't, whether they're on your side or not, till you find out that they've stabbed you in the back kind of a
Gotcha.
thing. So for Scorpios, they find out who is on their team and who isn't on their team. So that's interesting to me that the draft is this week. You know, because that's the kind of thing that a lot of guys are going to be finding out.
All right.
So, for Sagittarians, this energy is in the 6th house of work, health, and responsibilities. And it's a good time for Sagittarius just to keep their heads down and do their job, not worry about somebody else's job.
Focus.
Yeah, just do your job and leave everybody else alone.
All
That's
right.
the biggest thing for Sagittarians. And if they have some sort of a health thing, they need to deal with it directly. And it's not as bad as they're afraid that it is.
All right.
So, for Capricorns, if I wish I was a Capricorn this week because it's in their 5th house of love affairs, children, sports, entertainment, anything fun, anything that's a good time, comes to be for Capricorns. It's a very fertile time for Capricorns, so they need to be careful about that too.
Oh.
Wow.
They either need to be proactive about it, go, yeah, I want to do that, or oh no,
Wrap it up.
I know, one of the two. But you cannot be casual with Capricorns this week
All right.
regarding love and creativity. And then for Aquarians, it's in their 4th house of home, and I don't think they're going to like this energy very much either because it's very disruptive at home, and it's something that they hope didn't happen, and they tried to stave off happening, and it's going to happen anyway. So.
All right. Brace yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Or bend over, just grab your ankles. For Pisces, this energy is in the 3rd house of day-to-day living, so the pace of their life picks up. They learn something very useful this week. They find out something that's like a little chit, and they can end up putting it in their pocket
Okay.
and pulling it out down the road when they really need it. That
Little
kind of a
reserve.
thing. Yeah, exactly. So, but they get it's some sort of insider knowledge kind of thing. Or local knowledge kind of thing that works out very favorably for the Pisces. So tomorrow's news today with a destiny kind of day on Thursday.
All right. We've got a couple emails. One of them involving possible coworker love.
Ooh, I
Coming
love
up.
that.
10 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
Rock.